Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Let Them Trade, where we continue with the mission Unexpected Guest. Dear subject, welcome back. After the great success and universal acclaim of the golden statue of me, check in the video description below if you want to see this previous episode. I have decided to continue with the birthday party preparation. Every great party needs entertainment, and so we'll be hosting a justing tourney for all the lords to participate in. The lords will need a place to train, and this looks like as good a place as any. Let's get building. So it is. We have, a different mission. It's here to build this. This is going to require some iron and also some armor, it seems, and a tier of population that we didn't go to before. This is actually over here. I think it's the Aristocrat. I think we're gonna need to go all the way there because, yeah, we are gonna need some armory. So this is the first mission where we really need to go all the way there. So it's gonna take us a bit more time, but I'm excited. Let's dive right in. And it is, ladies and gents, I've built, some basic stuff, or to say differently, I've built kind of everything we had done in the previous episode. So you start, as always, with one city for your potatoes. This is over here, one city for your wood and your planks. Then you expand into one city over here for the fish. And then I probably made a mistake putting it quite far, but this is my city for the ship, right? And with those 4 cities, you give everything you need to your peasants. And then we start doing a bit more research. We get into the workers tiers, including getting urban development for 3 new cities. So we did that for sure, got into all of that progress. With that, you're able to create, as I just said, a few more cities. So what I did is I created one over here that is actually for 2 reasons. The first one is there was stone. So got access to stone, but also this gave me access to a bit more of these green tile, this fertile soil for the wheat, right? So this is where we're gonna transform our wheat into the meal, into flour, and then in the bakery into bread. And this is important, right, as the luxury for your workers. Similarly, the other thing the workers want are your tailors, tailoring for your clothes, right? So that's what we've done over here. So with this, we can see this is looking pretty okay. We have good numbers, and my people should be pretty happy. Even if we look, these guys, yeah, they're pretty happy. And even the workers, right, pretty happy over there too. We are starting to make some okay money. I even built, by the way, a couple of taverns because that's supposed to give me money. Not a lot, apparently. There has been an update between the last episode and this one. See, I'm now on 0.7.09. This is still just before the game releases. And I got an update, I think, balancing some of the elements. Now, the mission is to build an iron mine. So we did also a city over here that has access to coal, and there is access to iron over here. So let's go put the iron mine there. We'll probably need another worker house because I haven't really been upgrading those worker house. What is needed for upgrade? Oh, we can do that first upgrade. Okay. I haven't done, the final upgrade on these sides because they all require some tools. And we haven't really started making tools. We have unlocked it, so we could look at it. To make tools, this is actually just wood and stone, so it's possible to do it. It's just not something I've done so far. Also, see that we don't have that much reserves of wood and potatoes, but I don't want to use my last ton yet. I think we'll use it when we really see it needed. Anyway, we have now started to make a bit of iron over here using the coal and the iron deposit. And our mission, remember, is to build this justling arena, but that will require Aristocrat. So we're pretty far from this. This is not what we need yet, but I guess this is the next mission they show. So we need to get there. We need to get there. So let's see. We're gonna need to get to citizens, right? And then to get to Aristocrat all the way there. I don't know if there's a reason to take... Oh, trader speeding upgrade would be great, yes. So how do we get to that one? It doesn't tell me what the blocker is. Or maybe it is blocked in this scenario, actually. We haven't done clay either, or charcoal, I don't really need it, but we may want indeed to start tool now. So let's go with tools. This is the only thing where actually it's not visible there. But yeah, that's the only thing I have at 0 right now. It is workers, I'm guessing, that are needed. We're gonna put it over here and maybe do the worker house upgrade on this side. Upgrade the city too, so we have more transporters and traders, always important. And yeah, the tools, you know, as I said, this is to upgrade pretty much everything except the cities. For the cities, it's gonna be bricks. So we may want to look into bricks too. This is over here. That will require first the clay pit and then the brick. I don't know if we found some clay actually. A few minutes later and we have a first level 4 tier 4 town. We have created a new small town over here that is still being developed, but it has, you know, clay pit. You can see these orange tiles over here. So we have clay pit and then we put it into a brick yard with some coal to make those bricks. And so with those bricks, I am able, right, to unlock all of those tier 4. Tier 5 will be a bit more challenging, but let's definitely do the tier 4 for the basic things like wood and potatoes where I'm low. That's really the first one. I also want to make sure that we continue doing research. I just did level 4 for the house, so that is great. Because that's going to reduce my wood consumption by 50%, and we are a bit low on wood, right? So that is great. Let's do also these ones, potatoes, sawmill, right? We want to get them all. And I have my first house level 4 over here. You can see it. That is great. So let's make sure we also do the same here. So that we have more peasants into the city, right? And we're gonna use those peasants to upgrade or to make even more wood. So let's go. They're pretty far from the houses, but don't really have a choice at this point. So let's go. This is the maximum now. So yeah, it's really about increasing the level of all those things. This house too. It's gonna take a second, but yeah, with this, we're gonna hopefully make even more. And now look at that, lumberjack level 5. I didn't even do level 4, now we need to go to level 5. So level 4 already upgrading output by 30%, that's great. But yeah, this is also why we need to upgrade the towns, so that we have more traders and transporters. Otherwise, it's not gonna, you know, keep up, right? And yeah, after this, I think it will be time to start on this side. Seems like the forge over here is probably the first, you know, real thing we want to do. Then this will give us access to what our citizens, we need to put a house for citizen, but what our citizens seems to want. I do see the expansion there. That's probably the next one we want. And then armory is what's needed for the aristocrat, for the production over here of Justin Arena. And it is, ladies and gents, we have more and more city at tier 4, a lot of buildings and houses that have also been upgraded. You can see we have tons of houses level 4. We have all of the wood over here is at level 5, including the sawmill. Same on here, you can see a lot of houses level 4. All of the potatoes here at level 5. I just built 2 new ones here, so I'm still upgrading them. But that should help to make my potatoes continue to go up. Fish also, we have those 3 here at 1, 2, and 3 that are at level 5. I see that the ship is starting to go down, and this was actually still at level 3, so that makes sense that it's going down, and probably need to start upgrading it also to level 5. But more importantly, you know, by doing a few more research over here, we have a new expansion. So we have access to 3 new cities, making it 10 in total. So I built a new one here, where we have access, you know, to more iron. We have access to wood, if we want to continue increasing our wood in the future. And I built a first house or first home for citizens. So tier 3 of population, as you can see over here, they want some coal, some bread, and some clothes as basic needs. So really critical to have that. And then 2 new luxury needs, of course, the furniture and pottery. With those citizens, I was able to build a forge, our first forge, which is going to take wood. It says coal, we don't see coal there, but it says coal and iron to make these things, which are called iron tools. And with those iron tools, we can continue moving forward, including do this trader speed upgrade. Always good to increase speed of my traders. And also I've been able to just do, 1 minute ago over here, the armory. So we can start having this for my people. So let's see, the armory will take, a bit more again of iron and coal, and it will require citizens. I think we're going to put it on this side because I already have iron and coal there. We are also upgrading the coal here. This is at level 4, so that's great. It will require, as I said, also a citizen house. So let's go over here, build one. They won't be super happy, but my money is fine right now, so I'm not too worried. Not too worried. And yeah, with that, we're getting really close to being able to have this jousting area working. So I may want to just build it now. Maybe we'll build it over here because that's where we're gonna make the armory. Mr. Nuts, I received some reports from his web of rodent agent, the network, as we like to call them. But there are some particularly unsavory fellows lurking about. If something were to happen, your knight would probably appreciate having some backup. Let's build a light barracks. So we're gonna be attacked basically. Did I build it? No, I did not. Okay, so let's definitely build it ASAP. And we could also potentially do in the future, we have the medium barrack over here. We can get, I've done all of these. So yeah, we have an extra knight, we have heavy barracks there, so we're gonna get there slowly but surely. As soon as this is done, actually, let's make sure we recruit some people. Looks like the report were right, and there are some bandits about. Oh no, who's that? Aha! Sir Rick Pocket. Pickpocket. Renegade Knights and Bandit Lord. I hear there is a tourney plan, and I'm here to challenge the kingdom's finest. Send forth your champion. Yes, there is a tournament being planned and a party, a huge party, the best party ever, but you are not invited. Not invited, you will regret this insolence when my bandits steal all of your beloved gold. Plus, you haven't seen yet my very entertaining party trick involving a cucumber. What? I will soon return, so we have to be careful. He says he's gonna return. Where is he going to return from? Okay, here. So this is the bandit hideout. I need to make sure that these guys here has some soldiers. No, wrong button. I think. Yeah. We need to build those soldiers. So where is it? Over here. So that takes a bit of stone, a bit of planks. We're definitely going to make, infinite number for now. And we're gonna take one of my knights at least and tell him to guard, I guess, somewhere over here for now. Because this guy could go over there or over there. This could be a good way, but I have the city there, so that's the problem. What's happening here? Oh, we are missing bread and clothes. Okay, the merchants are very busy, so we may need to upgrade this to the next level. We can try also to just attack. I may not be strong enough right now, but it's not the end of the world. Because look, my strength is 3, their strength is 2, so hopefully we just win it. Let's see. Yeah, I think we won. We think we won. So, oh, there is a second bandit camp somewhere else. Where is it? Where are you? Or maybe it's gonna come later on. But for now, please let's take this guy, bring it back over here. Okay. Unless maybe this is on this side that the other bandit camp will be. Because it does says this is the mission already. Let's see if I send my Why can't I send him there? Oh, maybe I need bigger. I know what it is. Sorry, give me a second. So here we have the normal provisions and then we have the advanced provisions. Maybe that's what we need. Let's create, not too many for now. Let's create these ones. Let's see. Or maybe it's just creating more packages. I don't know. Anyway, we are creating at least a few soldiers. So when we see the bandit attack us, we should be able to attack back. Let's finish the upgrade of this. We said we wanted to also upgrade more on this side. So let's go. It is costing a lot of money and obviously advanced resource like the bricks, but we have a bit of money and we have a bit of reserve, so it should be fine. The jostling thing has been built over there. It does require, as I said, 2 aristocrats and some armory. So the armory we're creating, that's fine. So we just need to move forward to the aristocrats here. So that means unlocking all of those things basically. Okay, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's accelerate a bit the time, and if I find the bandits, I will tell you. Or maybe they're over here at the bottom. Let's see if I send you. No, I cannot send you there either. Not sure why. Maybe it's a bug. Seems like I cannot send my knight anywhere else. And when I click on the quest, it doesn't show it to me either. Maybe I need to create a new city around those parts. Because I have, anyway, remote city that can be created. Let's see if I create one here, for example, what happens. Do I see a few more, tiles is what I'm wondering. Or is that really the end? Maybe it's the end of the map. And it is, ladies and gents, we have a whole new city at the bottom of here. I still haven't found the last bandit camp, I don't know. But we have at least this city there that is going to help us by getting some gold. We can transform the gold into those jewelry over here, right? Using a bit more of coal too. Then here at the top where we had already our clay and brick production, I have added this pottery production that also uses some clay. Again, all of these requiring some citizens, so I've had to also put citizen houses everywhere. We've continued to upgrade many other things, houses, etc. But yeah, I think we're at the point where we're producing a bit of everything. A bit low on bread from time to time. You can see I went from 0 to 90 on this one, but so far it seems to be okay. So what we can do now is finally research the aristocrat. And you need to do all of those production because look at this, they require 50 of each of those production plus 100 bricks. So you need them, right? You need them to be produced and you're going to also have to buy them. So that's going to take a second and I'll see when it's done. And here it is, ladies and gents, we have 2 aristocrats, or one just gone, but we have 2 houses of aristocrats just below over here. It is indeed sometimes a bit low on bread, so it's going down, but it is working. We're creating some juice. The problem is the second bandit camp still hasn't appeared. I think probably it's a bug. And I'm thinking probably what happened is that the bandit camp was supposed to appear maybe somewhere where I already had something, or maybe it's something else. I don't know, but I've tried everything. We've done all of the research. Basically, there's nothing else for me to research that will unlock, something new. And we've built all of the production, as you can see, right? We have jewelries, we have potteries, furniture, the armor. So all of it, I'm making money each turn, of course. So yeah, I think unfortunately this may be the end of this campaign, at least unless they fix this. Do tell me in the comments below if you want me to continue with this campaign as soon as they fix it, or if you want to see, sandbox of this game or anything else. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time.